Oh, my God, my God. Guys, this is your girl, Miss Bev, and this video is truly a blessing video. A blessing. My heart is so filled. It is so filled with so much of everything. I got up at 4:47. I fell asleep last night. I came home, was not as tired as some days before, but I was tired. And because yesterday I had one student who I was teaching them writing, the last group, and I see the struggles. And so I decided, and they were all happy. We did math bingo with all the math sessions. But the one reading session, I just put out the basket with the snacks and tell them if they want some, just take it. They wanted to do math bingo too, but I said, no, you're here for reading. We're not going to do math bingo. I'll find something different to just give them a fun Friday. I modeled for them the writing. We discussed it. And now they were writing. And one young lady, she said, can I write on my thing? I said, yeah, I just want you guys to be stronger with your writing. So you're not using this AI to plagiarize. Because when they do the writings, obviously it's been checked and they lose out if they're just having these things done and posting it as their work. So I taught them how to do it independently, and it's better for them to write something on their own. And so one of the friends came to the door. Mind you, I'm teaching kids who 16 and up, and I keep encouraging them that this this school, this campus was built, was secured, the funding, which is federal funding, secured for them to just get the opportunity to build. And so I'm always encouraging them to use their opportunity well. And but this one, she left. She Miss, I have to go use the bathroom. I said, well, we just had a 15-minute break, and you came in, and you're not even here 20 minutes, and so I would prefer you sit and do something. But I have to go, miss, I have to go. And I says, I would like you to sit and get some work done, and then you could go. But she had to go now because, of course, the friend was at the door, and they need to go waste time. A lot of times they sit in the bathroom, miss class, but as she went to the door, I just thought, this is about you. And I said, look, tell all of you, I'm not here to write you up. I'm not here for you to lose a spot in this program. I'm here to teach you and to encourage you. And, well, the encouragement is just me adding it. But I'm here to teach you. And in the teaching, I'm encouraging, I'm supporting, I'm doing everything I can. I'm going beyond. So if you don't want it, what you do? If you decide to walk through that door, take your things and step out. And she cussed up some F-bombs and she left. But this is how God works, because I tell you, I love what I'm doing right now. Love it. And I had told them when we had our staff meeting on Wednesday, I told them, I said, like everybody, how is everything going? I said, this is a honeymoon period, I'm waiting. So I'm just going to enjoy the honeymoon while it lasts. And so she cussed up a storm and she left. And so happened that we have a behavior person. And I had said to her on Monday, I said, I don't see you coming in. She says, every time I pass your classroom, the kids are learning. It's nice in there. It is so inviting. So I don't need to come in. I say, yes, you need to come in. When you walk the halls, just peek in so the kids know. that you and I are on the same page. And she started doing that yesterday, Thursday. She started doing it Thursday. And then Friday she came in again, and and just as it happened, the girl walked out, and she was walking the halls, and the kids, 'cause the other students, you'd be surprised to know how when you go in and you do what you do and kids know you care, how they just got me. It's like I didn't have to say one thing. They were just so perturbed. How dare you speak like that to Mrs. Salmon Black? She comes here and she gives so much more than others give to us, and you would speak like that to her. It was so interesting. And so when the lady came in, she showed me how to write up the thing, because I tell her, I'm not here to write them up. I'm here to help them to get to the next level so they can, can be self-sufficient. And so the kids were venting, and she got some write-up papers, tell them to write the statement and everything. And she said, what you want to happen? Because I know I'm bringing her back in here. I'm going to tell her she has to apologize. I said, no, you can't tell people to apologize. I will never accept that. If she sees that she did something wrong and wants to apologize, we'll have a talk. But I said, I don't want her kicked out of the program because they don't tolerate these things. It's very, like, from a level whatever straight to that cussing was straight to a level 1, where the next thing she could get kicked out. I said, no, we're not going to kick her out of the program. All I need you guys to do is to make sure, let her know the thing that I need from her, because she's a person who will cut classes. I said she needs to be present in the class every day that she needs to be in the class. I have her for math, I have her for reading, because she's struggling. We kick her out, what is going to happen? And the director came and he says, you are something else. He said, you'd rather have her in with you than to have her. I said, you kick her out, you're not helping the situation. The punishment is to make her come in and have to sit in class and learn. So they put that in place. And I came home and it felt good. I was talking to my son as we drove home, and it just felt good. And I woke up, I went to bed, and I slept well, straight through. My first getting up was, I think, 5 o'clock or 4:40 something, 4:47. Emptied my bladder, and I'm sitting here and sent out a few. I spoke to Kayla's brother yesterday, and he was so perturbed. He says, Miss Bev, I'm buying stuff, bringing over to the house for Kayla. And Mama, them just done it, so me asking, how come Kayla no have nothing, and this and that. And me just gonna take Kayla and send her a wish button. I've been listening to him rambling on. At first I wasn't gonna take the call because I was at work, and I took the call, and it was him. Changed the number again, and I said, I'm at work, let's talk at 4:30. I called him, I didn't get him, and he called me back when I was here. When I got home, and I'm listening to him. And I said, son, some people now, even one lady who had the three of them, right when the mother died, and when the sister and this boy was acting up and said they want to go to their family, I think the sister was the one, and she kicked them out. And a lady in Canada who was sending money to help with Kayla a little, begged her, so please, even though the two are gone, you're telling all of them to go, but could you please keep Kayla? Don't send her over there, because I know that it's not a good place for her. And the lady, she don't want none of them in our place, eh? And now he's telling me that once I had sent some pictures and stuff with Kayla, and they see how Kayla look good and healthy, then all of a sudden they want Kayla. So that same lady who didn't want them in her place, all of a sudden she looks so nice. And now Kayla is with Mama, and they're trying with her, doing, you know, all of a sudden she's telling the boy, bring Kayla to her. She love Kayla. But what it is, she has a young baby. Has a young baby. So I said to him, you're telling me she has a young baby. Well, you think she wants Kayla there now? For Kayla to become a maid? That Kayla can't go to school and learn anymore? I said, no. Kayla stays where she's at. I said, when Kayla needed somebody, she said she didn't want them in her place. None of you in her place. You leave Kayla where she's at. So I said to him, you might buy food, but remember that Kayla lives with a family. When they eat, she eats. So when you bring stuff there, don't ever bring it there and expect it to just go to Kayla. Because when your little bit runs out, they have to feed her. They put a roof over her head. They put her in a clean bed to sleep. Water to drink and to bathe and to survive. So don't go over there and put things in her head and make her feel like, you give the woman the money you're giving her. You're working when she's working. Bring the monies and put it in the woman's hand. She does farming. If she dig a piece of yam, what she need now is not cup of soup or hot dog. What she needs is to go to the store and buy a little oil, a piece of fish, and a pack of Kool-Aid and come back and make dinner. And I said, so he was so thankful. He said, Miss Bev, I'm so glad I called you, I'm so glad I called you because my head was so messed up. I was just angry because Kayla telling me, oh, she had dinner like from 4 o'clock and she hungry. I said, tell Kayla go sit her behind down and be satisfied. She had dinner. Their kids only have one meal for the whole day. So she need to go satisfy, go read her book and go to bed and sleep. Whether she had dinner at 4 or 5 or 6, she's satisfied and go to sleep. She's not going to die. I said, don't listen to stories from her. She's a child, let her sit there, and when they discipline her, she stayed disciplined as long as they're not abusing her. And the young man was so happy. He said, thank you, Miss Bev, I thank you. And I tell you guys, I woke up and I am planning by God's grace to get a barrel now to pack and send, maybe 50 pounds of sugar. I'm not, people are saying, oh, better you send the money, don't know. If I buy it here, what I pay for 25 pounds of sugar, they couldn't buy that in Jamaica, so I'm buying it. I'm buying 2 bags of sugar, 25 pounds each. They can take it little, Mexican lemonade, bake one pudding, but it serve. 3 gallon, a 3 or 5 gallon container oil put in the bottom of the barrel. 100 pound of rice, and then we put the dishwashing liquid and Palmolive, the big jug, body wash, ziplock them up, and toothpaste and little candy for Kayla, then 1 tablet for Kayla. And so she can, when she finish her work, she can have it as downtime. And the little guy, poor kid, him need help, I may tell him, him need little help. He said, Lord, Miss Baby want buy little underwear and stuff, but me can't even buy it at 19,000 me get. And out of that, me get 5,000 a week time go get Kayla. I may have to pay a little rent when me there and, and I say, it's all right. It's okay, son. God will provide. And so I'm going to try buy 1 pack and marine and couple brief. I don't know. I'm gonna see if my son have anything here. My son is a big boy, big man, big man. I don't know. I'm just big like him mother, but me love him the same. Anytime we get up and use the gym something them. And that's when I do the video, them him have the whole gym around there in the dining room, that's and in my room there's a Peloton bike right next to me. But him so when him ride on it, it squeeze him testicles. So, we just it's there, Sherry, use it. My leg them too short. And my knee bothers me, so they when it comes up to go down, it's too hard. So I'm not stressing myself. I'm old enough now, but so I'm gonna try to see if I can send a little something for him as well, so like a bag for him, two soap, and you know, God is good. God will make a way. God already providing for me, so I can continue as my promise to help Kayla. So I'll send funds on Wednesday so she can go and pick it up and get stuff because she was sick and had to do an ultrasound. And so the look of money sent, it just gone, so. But God will provide, and I know there are people out, and some of you out there who used to help out, and if you still want to help out, don't draw back. Continue to help me to help her. I am working now and making more than enough. So I'm packing the barrel. I'm not even letting them go to Montego Bay to pick it up. I'm going to ship it and ask my broker to clear it and just drive it down and go bring it right to them door for me. So God is good. If anybody want help, I no help. If anyone send something for me, get you know something for Neil. That's a brother. I'm so happy to know that a young kid is just 19, but to know that him caring of him like a sister, it makes me feel good. Him 19 and him a try. And so perfection not go did it. For you no have no mother, no father, a bounce round from pillar to pole to post. It's not easy. But to know he has a good mind that him doing the look of work, him get the look of money, him have to pay bus fare, him have to eat out of it too. That him willing to contribute to the care of him sister. May God bless him and may God open doors for him. So I'm not, I saw when they came to visit, him would bleach out him skin and him, but no direction, no nothing. Him young and tough. So I tell him stop the bleaching, so him not gonna do it no more, and so let's just help them where they are. We just have to help them. So I was talking I did like 3 emails, WhatsApp messages to somebody who has been holding up his head and just trying so much, giving opportunities to others. And so I'm not telling people to run their business. I can't do that. But I just made some suggestions and was just laughing to myself here. And then I will share this message that came on WhatsApp. And I said, I have to share it with you guys. I felt so blessed. So blessed. I cry easily, for joy when the blessing. And so I want to give a big shout out to my sister Ernestine in the UK. Sister Ernestine, thank you so much for that blessing this early in the morning. It's not even 5 o'clock as yet. But you sent that message so uplifting. And that is going to be my happy Sabbath message to each and every one of you. So I did this video deliberately in the dark. I turn off the light. So I'm not turning on the lights. You just hear my voice. Might not be the nicest voice. Because it's a laying down voice. I'm just still laying here. And just look at how grateful, how thankful. I talked to the young man and he was going to make some rash decisions, but God guided him to me. And I had to just tell him, be grateful, son. Don't make decisions that you're going to regret. Kayla has her uniform, she has her things. Leave her where she is. I sent him the post that I did for that was posted on my thing. And he was so thankful. He said, "Thank you, Miss Bev. Thank you so much. My little sister is growing." I said, "Yeah, she's there. You get to see her every day. Or you get to see her when you're sick or you go to work early. So you might not see her until the weekend or so. But God put you there and provided for her. So just encourage, and when you go to Mama, I said, don't buy stuff if you want to buy her a pack of candy, a pack of chips, little things like those, but bring the money to Mama. Let Mama put it to with what she has and buy what she needs. And if you buy anything and you see anybody using it, shut your mouth and be thankful. Because you're going to sit there and they start saying, okay, we're just going to feed her what you bring here. Let's see how long that will last. Not going to last long. So I say, you just be grateful, son. Don't watch nothing. Let Mama raise her. Let Mama do for her. You're going to get more than you put in. So don't create a problem where there's no problem. Don't put raise away here no there. That's what I said, right? Don't put raise away no here no there. You know, just leave it alone and ask God to bless and just be thankful. Just be thankful. Let us stay there and grow and prosper, you know. So it was good. It was good. I feel good. I'm thankful. So thankful. So I'm just hoping, guys, that wherever you are, that you're seeing the good, you're seeing the blessings. Don't worry about the loud noises and you know, I happened on I didn't even see the notification because I think I didn't see the notification from Climber's video. And thank you, Mr. Climber, for 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 subscribing to my channel. I saw his thing up on my where it's the subscribers. I saw him, and I was so grateful for that. You know, um, and so I am just thankful to see him. That he I went there. And there was a lady, as he said, he bought stuff to put the water into the pen and put the nipples on. Because I was gonna suggest that, but I said, let me leave him alone because I was thinking, oh, that's a good idea. I don't even know how much they cost now, but I have an idea. I think he should get a black drum and put it there so he has fresh water for the pigs. Oh, but oh, I'm going to say something. But my people, that's how it is. It I saw the lady, Miss Karen, when Clamor was saying thanks. He said I don't remember her name, but she sent the funds for me to get the pigs and to fix up the thing and see I'm getting the stuff and the Miss Karen put in the comments her name is Miss Bev from Miss Bev's Productions. So Miss Karen, if you watch this, I think you're on my channel. She said I went to her channel and somebody was questioning her as to how come she's a Sabbath keeper, a Seventh-day Adventist, and she buy you pig. But listen, and then she told them, she said, I don't care as long as young people are trying. I'm willing to help them. So it's not about religion and pigs. It's about a child, a young person trying, a young man trying. And if it's pigs he want to try, let him try it. The pigs doesn't change my religion, my belief in God. I joined the Seventh-day Adventist Church. I was baptized when I was 17. But religion is not going to take me to heaven. It's the good you do. It's the way you treat people. And so, my people, never get weary of doing good. Don't ever get weary. If you see people who are ungrateful, and you keep doing for them, and move away from them. You don't need to be angry with nobody. You don't fight with them. Just you block them from your WhatsApp. You just move away. But never get weary. There's so many people who needs help. So that's how the thing goes. So thank you, Miss Karen. And now a big shout out to my sister Ernestine for this powerful message of love and hope. I hope that every one of your heart will be blessed because I will be attaching it at the end of this video. So my people, I love you. I appreciate you all for your support. And, I'm just thankful. I really am just thankful. I get up each day and I thank God. And I'm thankful for all that He has done for me. I'm thankful for all the things that I'm able to do for others. I'm thankful. Just even talking to Neil, and when he says, Miss Bev, I'm so glad I called you. I'm so glad because I was getting frustrated. My head was all mixed up. And I was going to take Kayla and just bring her to. But now you let me see things clearer. You let me understand it better. And he says, so thank you so much. These are the things I thank God for. The little things that goes into big things. I am grateful. And I think because of my gratefulness, because I appreciate, because I don't want just for me and not for others, I see how God continues to open the doors, to just open the doors. I don't want big doors anymore. God has so many big doors for me, for my children. And so I'm grateful. And I am so blessed to come home from work and have two little people running to come. Hi, Daddy. Past Daddy. To come, Grandma, you went to work, Grandma. You come home, Grandma. I want to come home, Grandma. I love it. God is so good. I get ready in the mornings to step out, and I stand by this, and they're calling me. They're calling me because they're upstairs supposed to be getting ready. And they're calling out to Grandma. And I pack my little pulley bag and get my stuff ready, put on my shoes and stand by the stairs, and they see me and they're hustling down the stairs. Hustling. I want to give Grandma a hug. Guys, I'm living large. And I'm only living large because of God's love. And I'm not living large because of if you see where I'm staying right now, your mouth would open wide. Because I'm in the guest room. They didn't even make it a guest room. It's my son's, the movie room. This is where they would have come to chillax and watch their movies and what have you. And I didn't go to my storage unit yet to take a thing out of my storage unit. So I am relaxing in the movie room, and I make myself comfortable, and I just look forward to hearing my kids when Sherry comes down and good morning. And when I come home in the evening, if she's upstairs or she's down here in the kitchen cooking, good evening, or how was your day? Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to be in a space where people face the long up and hung down? People don't feel like she's cooking, and I go in and I taste it. I say, Sherry, this is popping. And she feels so good. She said, really? I said, yes, man. I love it. And she feels so good. You know, it's amazing. You know, and to have your daughters, my little younger twin, she's so dainty and so and the older twin so strong, and but just the three of them that God gave me. I tell you, I don't want people to ever like a family person who used to say, "I'm show off, I'm this, I'm that." But it's not showing off, it's just thanking God for His goodness towards somebody like me, as lowly as myself, whom in the days of the struggles didn't give up, but continued to lean on Him. And He had a plan for me, and He prospered me because He promised that. And so when I talk about my kids, it's not showing off, or it's just that I feel good inside. And because of how they treats me, we have a cruise coming up. I don't want to go on a cruise. But I said, Mommy, this is a family cruise. We all are going. And I just got the job, but when I told the job, the director said, you had that plan before you came here, so of course you get your time off. Who could it be but God? Who could it be but God? My kids paid for a cruise for me to be included. Eh? To be included. My kids want me around them. Eh? So funny when Jody says, well, Mommy, you're getting your own room. Judy and I share it. Chris and Chris and Sherry and their children, they have their big room. And you getting your own room. But you're right there between us. So anything, Mommy, will be right there. Who could it be but God? Who could it be but God? And so I say to you guys, love your children. Don't only spoil them and give them stuff. They don't know the value of stuff. Give them love. Teach them love. Treat them well so they know how to treat people. Discipline them. Tough love sometimes have to come in. And now when they talk about it and they can laugh about it, I don't care. Because all I said, thank God. I raised you all by myself. But thank God I didn't just let you become weak and wimpy, complaining and finding reasons to catch here and talk about, oh, if my daddy was here, oh, mom. No, I didn't give you all that. I give you strong backbones. And look at you all now. Look at you now. Bringing mommy on a cruise. Poor me. I probably get on there and I guess a whole 8 days. 8 days on the water. What the hell? But to God be the glory. I never thought in all my years, because that's not something I said, I don't like the water like that. Nah, I don't want to be out of the water. For my son's wedding and Sherry, I sent them on a cruise for their honeymoon. Got the cruise booked, everything. They booked the cruise. Then they called me back. I said, Mommy, we have to get to the cruise ship, I said, what? I said, yes, but we have to fly to Miami to the ship. I had to go back and find the fare to go down and come back. But it was worth it. Then the young daughters, the twins, thank God they had each other. God know exactly what am I doing when him do things. So they go on the cruise and they lived their lives and they work hard. I said, go do what you gotta do. For their birthday, they went on another cruise. And so they said, Mommy, this time we're all going. We're all going. And so everything is booked, everything is ready. And I told him I'm just gonna start a job. So Mommy, tell him you had this plan before. And I'll see if they'll work with you. I didn't have to ask twice. And so my people, God is the greatest, as Scholar Smith says. And may God bless him and his endeavors. And I hope that as he put the buildings up and he made the buildings nice, that, you know, He will dot his T's, cross all his I's, and so that as God blesses him, everything will be a blessing. And all those who are wishing bad, that God will put them to shame, that no weapons formed against them shall ever prosper. No weapons formed will prosper, but that God will prosper them and continue to help them build. In Jesus' name. The next thing you hear are blessings for your soul. I hope that you will be blessed as much as I am blessed. Like the videos, guys. Share the videos. Show Miss Bev some love. Invite others to watch the videos and give me some view time. Please, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. I really, want to see growth. So be good to yourselves. Happy Sabbath. And if you can't be good, be careful. Walk good, do good. A kind word can lift a broken heart. So let's go forth and do the good we can with whatever we can. Bye.
I had nothing but heartaches and trouble. I was seeking for fortune and fame. I had nothing but doubt, soul, and confusion. But now I have everything. I have everything I need to make me happy. I have Jesus to show me the way. He has saved me and gave me life eternal. Now I have everything. You know, I was making, and so many have, big plans for the future. You can find yourself living your life, living it in vain. But then I met Jesus, and he gave me life's only meaning. Yes, he did. And now I have everything. I have everything I need to make me happy. I have Jesus to show me the way. He has saved me, gave me life eternal. Now I have everything. sing the song one more time. I have everything I need to make me happy. I have Jesus to show me the way. He has saved me, gave me life eternal. Now I have everything. Now I have everything. Oh yes, yes.